This is explosive, brothers and sisters. This is incredible, Nigerians. It's all about money. Yes, I repeat, it's all about money. The drama unfolding in Rivers State, it's all about money. Many of us have known it for a long while, but have kept our mouth shut because we don't have enough proof. Many have been asking, why is Nyesom Wike doing what he's doing? This was a governor that served for 8 years and finished his tenure graciously. Why is he busy destroying Rivers State? Well, the truth is out. It's all about money.
Part of what led to other efforts to impeach them, first impeachment effort, second impeachment effort, has to do with refusal to present budgets. Mr. President has called several meetings which we attended. Similar Fubara is a mistake. He is a mistake. Rivers State has never had it this bad.
Well, the real truth has been exposed. The so-called members of the State House of Assembly are holding the state governor hostage. The real truth has been exposed. The so-called members of the State House of Assembly are holding the state governor hostage. Yes, I repeat, Martins Emerwule and his gang of assembly members wants more money from Fubara, and Fubara won't give. That is the main problem. That is why they're fighting. Now you ask me, why did I say more money? Yes, these people have already received, listen to this, 350 million naira plus a brand new SUV each. I repeat, these people have already received 350 million naira plus a brand new SUV each from the former administrator Udak. This was as compensation for their suspension, and yet it's not enough. They want more money. They want more billions from Fubara. They want money from the state security vote. They want to loot and share the money that belongs to the people of Rivers State. But Fubara won't budge. That is where the crux lies. That is why they are fighting him tooth and nail. That is why Emahule has been shouting and screaming. Remember, they rejected his 100,000 naira Christmas bonus because to them it was insulting. The 9.1 billion, that was what the total sum they received from Udak. 9.1 billion naira wasn't enough. They want more. They need more. Elections are around the corner. They must campaign to get re-elected. They need money to do a lot of things, bribing people and all those nonsenses to make sure they get back to the House of Assembly after 2027 elections. To some of them that may not make it, this is their last chance. Hence, they are truly, truly desperate and will do anything. They are truly desperate and are ready to continue fighting until they get what they are looking for or some kind of settlement is reached. That is the truth. That is what is going on. Yes, they want the public to believe that they are fighting for the state. But they have never given the public any reason to see any sense in what they are doing. Are you fighting the governor for what? You said misappropriation or whatever you laid out are your excuses. But people are saying that it doesn't make sense. People are saying that it doesn't make sense. You set traps for the governor to fall in. You find ways and means to disobey him. You find ways and means to bring him to ridicule, and you want him to be dancing to your tune and to your flute. It doesn't happen like that. There are due separation of powers. The governor is the ruler of a state. The governor is the leader of a state. Unfortunately for them now, the way things are is that Similaye Fubara is the leader of the party, the ruling party in the state, nobody else. And they've all defected to the same party. So these are party members fighting to remove their head. Fighting to remove their head. It's a very, very, very strange scenario. And the party at the federal level have already told them to stop. But no, they will not stop because they know that their lives, or rather political lives, are dependent on what they are doing. Now, you ask yourself, is it correct? Is what they are doing correct? No, it is not correct. There's no rhyme or reason that will ever make it correct. They want the public to believe that they are together. But everyday reality says differently. Everyday reality shows us something completely different. They want us to believe that they are all tied together, bound together as one. But it's not true. The truth is that they are held there, mafia style. Leave the group and say goodbye to your career. It's just as simple as that. That is why those defectors, the 4 members that left earlier, rushed back to pledge allegiance again to the same group. It cannot be that they waited 2 days or a day for the governor to react and plead with them, and that was why they changed their mind and came back. If that was the real truth, they would have given the governor some time, not a day, not 24 hours or 48 hours. That is the way things are. So that is the problem Rivers State is facing. Then you ask yourself, how did Rivers State get here? How did they get here? The answer is not far-fetched. It's simple. It is the unquenching ambition of one man, Wike. It is his disastrous ambition, blatant, blinding ambition to be president. And that is what made him, put him in the situation where he is today, where the East, the West, the North and South are burning. He doesn't know where to turn to. That is why he has his feet in 2 parties. He's grabbing onto the straws of a party he's completely destroyed, the PDP, and is claiming pledging loyalty to a party that he does not belong to, the ruling party. So it's a shame. But it is all driven by corruption, looting, and gangsterism. He spent 8 years turning Rivers State into a personal enterprise. And that is what he doesn't want to lose. Because his strength and his funding and everything comes from there. But the law allows for only 8 years of a governorship rule. He cannot extend it by himself. He cannot change the constitution by himself. Hence, he has to rule through a proxy. He has to bring somebody in and continue what he was doing through the person. He called himself the godfather. He said he is the godfather of Rivers State. But you could see that all he wants is to continue stealing, using another man's name and signature. Who would allow that? Who would allow his person, his reputation, his profile, his legacy to be destroyed and dented in such a manner by another person. Tomorrow he steals the River State to the ground. Siminalayi Fubara is arrested many years after he left office for the sins he didn't commit. His name is destroyed. His name is dented. His legacy that he worked for is destroyed. And not only that, his family is caught in the whole thing. And Wike wants him to say yes, yes, yes. Nobody will ever subscribe to that. Nobody will ever subscribe to that. Not even Martin Semahule that is busy screaming. They all know that if they get there, they will do exactly what Fubara is doing. There's no governor in any state in Nigeria now that is in such a situation with his erstwhile godfather or with his godfather. Not even Monday Okpebolo of Edo State. They are allowed room to breathe. They are allowed room to be who they are. They are given the mandate to serve the people the way they want to. Then this erstwhile or the so-called godfathers, yeah, some of their demands will be met, but it's only to keep them comfortable and safe, and not to be enough for governors to be turned a houseboy or houseboys or instrument of an extension of the former governor, as Nyesom Wike is looking for. So it can never happen. It can never happen. So until Rivers people stand up and say enough is enough, it will continue to happen. Well, you be the judge. The big question is, for how long shall Rivers people allow this to continue? Give us more money or we will impeach you. That is where things stand right now. The truth will always be told. The truth will always be out because it never hides. Well, drop your comments, guys. Let us hear from you. Let us talk about this. It is better to destroy this now, to destroy this cankerworm now before it becomes an integrated part of a system in Nigeria. And you know how Nigeria is. We know how to assimilate horrible things and turn them into normalcy. We know how to celebrate nonsenses. So let us change this now. Let us change this now. A new Nigeria is possible, but it can only be driven by the people. Let us do what is correct. It's time to put Nyesom Wike and his gang of thieves where they belong. It's time to take back River State. Since Siminalayi Fubara wants to work for the people, let all of us rally around him and help him cleanse the stable, cleanse the stench. 2027 is around the corner. We have a choice to make, and the process starts right now. May God bless you all. Please join our community. Let's discuss and analyze many issues in African politics and politics globally, particularly what is going on in Nigeria. Until we meet again, stay strong.